mixing around.
Yo, Seth, man, I'm tired as fuck. Come over here with me real quick. So, you know, I've been like trying to do the show promo image.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up, man. This is the first drawing. I think that I really messed up. I've been drawing on this thing for like a week, and I just kept making it worse and worse. And this is it right here.
Oh man.
The thing that happened was.
It still doesn't look that bad.
But you know, by my standards.
By your standards, yeah.
It
ain't a mel.
It's just not. It's not good because the one that was right before it, it just kind of had the look that I like, kind of soft, kind of had a lot of everything, just kind of like flowed together nice. You know, you can kind of feel the emotion. This one right here was on the way to that. Like it was looking decent, right? You know what happened? Because, mind you, I thought the drawing was okay. Like, because again, that show is called Cuffing Season, right? Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to have someone with some handcuffs, and I thought like, oh, what if this guy's like proposing to her with the handcuffs, and she's like kind of shocked. And even like how many arrows he's got in her, and she just got one. So, you know, I thought it was kind of clever. I started like messing up, like pretty early in it, and so I was like, maybe I can paint it like this, but this is obviously not watercolor. Watercolor like kind of creates tones as you go on. It's hard to get like a flat watercolor. The colors weren't mixing, and then right here, she actually had a tattoo right here. The pencil I was using was like a really soft pencil, and so it mixed with the watercolor. What? Yeah. Oh, and so it just grayed everything out. It just got worse and worse as I was going. I tried my hardest to save it. And I exhausted every means until I had to finally just be like, this isn't working. And I feel like that's like just a life lesson. I wish it wasn't the most important image of the whole damn show that I had to mess up on, but maybe that's just how it had to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
To like really like hammer in how important this brand is to me, and as well as this show. You know what I mean?
And they say, it's alright for the moment. She's okay. She's alright for the meantime. And they say, we're so intrigued for the moment. And they say, gotta love this life for the meantime. Trying to find my way back home. Trying to find my way back home. Yeah. Trying to find my way back home. I'm just trying to find my way back home.
Action.
Hello.
So let's start with your name and where you're from.
My name is Melvin Todd. I go by Loveless Melvin.
So how long have you been tattooing, and like what got you into tattoos?
I've been tattooing since 2004. But yeah, I started when I was 18. I had just gotten out of high school. My roommate, he went to go get a tattoo at the local tattoo shop with his refund check from college. You know, went to the shop with him just because I was always interested in tattoos, but I had never been in the shop because I didn't have money. I sat down and I drew some stuff. They kept throwing out all these ideas, and I just kept sitting there drawing it. And by the time I left, they was like, if you want the job, you're hired.
What inspires you to do what you do and your individual style?
Usually I like to talk about love in a lot of my pieces because it's something that I'm trying to figure out, hence the Loveless Melvin moniker. Another thing I like is just pinup art, you know, with very curvy girls. So I'm like, hey, I like drawing cartoons and comics, and I like pinup curvy girls. Mush them together, and it's kind of like what my style is. I try to like have that, just that female figure represent something great to have in your life, no matter what it is, whether it's being nurtured or cared after or just supported. You know, I feel like a lot of my art kind of represents that.
You spoke earlier during, setup about how the first thing you do when you wake up is draw. Explain that process.
I think when you wake up, that's like, those are your God hours, right? And a lot of us, we waste those hours by jumping on Instagram or social media or just anything. And while your mind is at its freshest, like I feel like, especially if you got a good night of sleep, you're at 100%. So whatever you give that attention to, it starts to already like deplete you. like throughout the day. And so I want to make sure that I give my 100% focus to my passion and my dreams. So I like to wake up, and before I do anything else, I sit down and draw. A lot of time I don't even know what I'm gonna draw, but I've dedicated 15 minutes to an hour just of sitting down with myself and letting my mind like ease into the day. I just noticed if I don't do that in the morning, it's a rough day every time. But when I do that, I'm so centered, and I think I've fed into myself so much, it just takes a lot to get me back off course. So that's why I call those the God hours, because if you get those God hours, you can be the God that you're supposed to be throughout the day. Interview?
Like this? Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done one now. So let's take this off. Yeah, you good. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one now. Of course, I had an interview for the tattoo show and stuff like that, but yeah, and like magazines, they want interviews and stuff like that too. So I haven't done one in years though.
Hey, 1, 2, check. Yeah. Fresher than a Glade plug-in, I hit the spritz with it. They gon' have a fit when my wrist gets fitted. I'll be froze dipped in gold on some mischief. It's about 6 bad bitches on my date this minute. The list gets limited in back rooms, bathrooms full of fake niggas showing ass like a half moon. A fact doom, told you no feeding the baboons. Seeing this how they got your back bleeding from the stab wounds. Y'all suck like vacuums, a nigga up to here with y'all. Put them on a pedestal and watch how they appear to fall. Yo team on the bench, nigga, I'm just here to ball. Y'all ain't got no wherewithal, swearing at a mirror wall. Bitch, I don't care at all. Email my manager if you gotta come clean like J. Rule or Damager. Open up a canister, book bass on amateurs. I'm Benjamin Bennett, damn it, slide down canister. Don't kill a messenger, the one who started the message is the one you should try to figure out the art of the message. You only got a part of the lesson, but the ideology of it be the delicatessen. I made a truce with my angel leash. She cared enough to let my soul release. Spoke in the road, trying to find where his peace was. The allure, trying to find front seats. It's winter time and them wolves on feast. A paradigm, niggas say la vie. My island girl tell me come back east. Run through the gas till they ass on E. Run through them lights and invest on me. Get hit at night, no expense on me. I could really feel your heart cold. I would not know if I wasn't cold before. Really, really deep down, nigga, ocean flow. Every time code name, boy, coast to notion. Coast to coast, these hoes getting too close for most. But we signing posters, made them give up the ghost. It was blind devotion to the new old reach. Just to pull up at the new 4 seasons in that 2-door. You gon' see Menahan or the Bulldoze blaring out the speaker, nigga, you don't speak. You can't play me like the Blue Note. You're cordially invited to try. Got your soul in the light of the fire.
It's 4:20, and that usually means not a damn thing to me because I don't smoke and I don't drink, and I'm not gonna smoke and I'm not gonna drink because that's just me. I'm pretty straight-laced. But earlier this year, I started. One of my clients was like, I was telling them how I was getting anxious all the time and stuff like that, and just had a lot going on, man. And so they was like, you should really try weed. Like, it's actually like got a really nice calming effect, right? And I was like, it's been this long and I really don't want to smoke, blah, blah, blah. It was like, you should do like edibles. Like, edibles are lit. And to me, I was like, that sounds like nasty desserts because I wasn't eating sugar. I stopped eating sugar too. Also, Delta 8 is legal here in Georgia. You can get a little tincture and just take a few little drops. And, depending on which type you get, the indica, the sativa, it has different effects. But you might really like the sativa because it gives you like a lot of creative energy and, makes you focus, which I was having trouble with for a little while. I definitely know the different levels now because I've like taken, like I'll do a gummy and stuff not like now too, right? Like I went to Cali and got some gummies and I took it with the Delta 8 and I was like, oh, this is a whole different level, and it feels great. I love it. Like I like the focus that I feel on it, and I like what indica does too. Like indica makes me lazy. I don't like feeling lazy like that. I like feeling stupid too. Like I remember I took it one time and I was like, oh, I feel myself getting dumb. Right. And I was like trying to like finish something up, but like as it was happening, I was getting stupid. So we going to City of Ink, which is the shop that I was a big part of. Maya Bailey owns it. Tukey Carter co-owns it. But but they took me under their wing a long time ago, and I try to show up when I can. And every 420, they have a little get together, and I'm gonna go ahead and come up there and chill out with the guys. I'm not really big on parties and stuff, honestly. I don't really like being around a lot of people. I find comfort in being by myself, or one or two like friends, or just whatever, and just really creating. I really like being by myself. That's where I get a lot of my energy from. But sometimes I feel like it's good to show face. This is Black Hollywood. Like when I first came to Atlanta, this street, which is Peter Street, they would just have all these celebrities at all the bars and stuff that was close, and City of Ink is at the corner. And I just used to, I'm from Alabama, seeing all those celebrities used to trip me out. But I'm one of them people that don't I try not to trip over seeing another person just because they famous and shit. And I don't know, I think it's because I look at people, we all human, so we all the same. And some people are just that's it. Or I look at it in a different way. If you want to make it more empowering, all of us are celebrities, really. It's just a lot of people don't know it yet, and what makes us special. Some people just already have that. And also, I know that I'm gonna be one of those people anyway, where a lot of people are gonna end up knowing me. My talent is just too, for lack of better words, it's too grand to stay to myself. No matter how hard I try, no matter how quiet I am, no matter how much I try to downplay how special I am, I just am. So, with that being said, let's go around the common folk. I'm a common folk too, though, so.
Absolutely. Love this park.
You gotta be an Atlanta expert. My car done been broken into so many times. You just can't leave shit in the car. So they break in and just practice. We just bust the window out just to remember how to bust windows out.
Yeah, worst come to worst, you got to deal with a broken window at that point.
Exactly. That's why you take your book bag with you.
Hey, what's up, Mel?
Man, I could have had a chick.
Oh, what's up? I catch real quick.
I'm gonna go. You see, you missed my hat with shirt on earlier.
Did you?
Overall with the shirt on.
It's kind of swaggy, man.
It is. I'm telling you, I got company today, man.
Hey, Melvin. How you doing? I'm all right. I can see you too.
Yeah. I'm shooting a documentary. Yeah, AJ said it was gonna be a film festival. So for my art show, I was maybe I should just film behind the scenes. It's supposed to be August 12th. Yeah. So I'm kind of prepared for it.
Unless you give me all the good love. I said I don't want that loving unless you give me all of that good love.
Yeah, I got a watercolor that summer.
Yeah, that would be dope in watercolor, yeah.
I'm still trying to get the hang of it.
Of watercolor? I haven't really used it much either.
And to cousin to this funk, you know what I'm saying? And we like going to church. Now my mama said more people probably celebrate 420 than they're celebrating Easter this Sunday. So if you miss Easter this Sunday, shots. What?
So yeah, this is gonna be the space right here that we actually doing the show. So I haven't planned on where I want to put things yet, but I do want to try to fill up these walls with so much artwork that it just overwhelms people. That's my plan. This is a community center, and Maya made it. This building used to be a old rundown building. Yo, check this out. This is one of the first articles we did when I first came to City of Ink. They had me down at the bottom over here by Maya fucking knee. This is the OG crew. So that's Maya, Tuki, Samba, man. Make sure you get him. Samba was the manager. He was the first person that saw my art when I came in.
Where's Samba at?
Right here. Samba, he passed away.
Dang.
Yeah, man. It was,
R.I.P.
yeah, it was tough, you know. But you know, we do a lot of this stuff for him. This is Artemis right here. He's the reason I'm doing this documentary. He said you should make something. You know, I've been studying your stuff. Like, yeah, I'm like, let me like be a fake AJ. That's how you do it. This painting right here is by my other mentor.
Oh, they done
His name.
They done did it out up here.
I know, man.
Last time I was up here, they was still working on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, once you get all the artwork and stuff in, I think it just kind of like levels out. But this is by Kevin Williams. He goes by Whack. He is one of the dopest artists I've ever met in real life.
Yeah, that's tight.
Secret doors. Look, I ain't want to you like that room, but look, I work beside him all the time, but never say what's up.
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah. Look, I'm a hugger, you know.
Okay, cool. Me too.
And COVID, you know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Mr. Inspirational. Since you came and showed us your book and said that you do a drawing or whatever every day and all this stuff. So I got this newsprint.
Okay.
And I want to do more charcoals and all pastels, right? So I said in 3 months I can have 100 pages done
got all
if I
this
do
filled
2 a day. So that's what I'm saying. And that's all what's left.
Man.
And
Bro, I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Bro. Yo.
see the smudging on the
Yeah,
shower and stuff.
yeah.
In the background to give that illusion, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's tough, man.
Man, we gotta get Quay, man. Come on.
What's that? Yo!
One of my
Bro,
favorite
that
artists.
shit's crazy, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, I walked in on you getting the whole documentary thing going, bro. That's fucking nuts, man.
Just a little bit, man.
Bro, that's inspiring, brother, for real, man. Damn, it's about that time, huh?
It's about that time. Look, I'm waiting for yours.
Fine.
Look, it's coming up. Look, it's gonna be coming
Give me about
up soon.
25, 30 years, dog. I got
It's
to
gonna
be
be like
old.
next year. We gonna be in here.
No, man. No, man.
So the thing that actually scares me, right? You saw all those people? Well, that many people come to my art show, you know? I'm not like 420, a national holiday. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like, that scares me. What if nobody really comes? I guess it'll be documented in this, so I guess we'll see. But I think I will feel kind of bad if like a lot of people don't come, you know?
Which ain't gonna be the case.
I guess we'll see. Good to see you, brother. This is my mentor right here,
Hey, what's up, man?
Maya. I'm gonna come back and talk to you because I wanted to ask you some stuff anyway.
Yeah, I'll be honored.
As far as it came to like, you know, just interview type shit. But I wanted to catch everybody, like the whole family having a good time
Hell
this
yeah,
one night,
I
man.
feel too good, bro.
Yeah, man, I love the 420 show just because everybody in good spirits.
That's why you're going.
It is cool that people, like, whenever I do go out, I guess, at least to these artsy events, like, people fuck with me and stuff. It gives me confidence that I guess I'm doing something right. Maybe. I don't know. That was harmless. I'm gonna try to pull back up on Maya. You know, really get to try to vibe out with him. You know, sometimes when I come around here, I will say I get homesick because the vibe is so cool, and like going off and doing it on my own, sometimes, you know, it felt safer being around everybody else, around people like really big upping you all the time. Now I kind of just live in my head of like, you know, am I good enough? And hoping that, you know, my client of the day gives me the ego boost that I need to feel like I'm on the right path. The one thing I do like about being on my own though, I guess, is City of Ink has a style and stuff like that, and by not being able to like see and feed off of everybody else, I have to feed off of like my own inspirations and the things that like drive me and stuff like that. And so I think it does make my art a little bit more unique in that aspect. But I won't lie, I definitely miss these guys and miss just being up here all the time. So I try to visit often. It's great that my even like offering me the space to do this art show. I felt like it was just right to do it at Peter Street, Hey, our windows didn't get busted out.
Yeah, we alive. We still in here.